Hi everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my full binder collection tour. I did the Monsta X and my solo alts binder last time, and in this video I'll be going through my 17 collection, my Astro Collection, my Ateez collection, and then my Miscellaneous boy groups binder. So we have 4 binders to get through, so let's get going, and we will start with 17. And in 17, I collect Minghao, who is one of my alt biases, and then I also do selectively collect for OT13 and also for Mingyu, who is my second bias, and then my bias wreckers Dino, DK, and Wonho. But if I'm being perfectly honest, like anyone in the group pretty much could be a bias wrecker, so I say bias wreckers loosely. But I'm gonna go through this. Fair warning, I do not know what every single card is from. I will do my absolute best, especially when it comes to POBs and fan sign cards. Like obviously albums I'll be fine, but like everything else with POBs and fan signs, there's just a lot of them, so bear with me. But this will be the earlier eras. I actually have pretty much everything on the way already. I'm missing like one card from Love and Letter, I believe. So this will be much more filled out in my next collection tour. But this is Boys B. And then we have the Going 17 set, again on the way. And then the unit card for Hoshi and Minghao. This is an HMV card from the AL1 era, which are from these. And then I actually just finalized a trade for my final teenage card, so I will have all 4 of these on the way, which is incredibly exciting. I feel very, very grateful that it took me such a short time to find all 4 of them, because I know that teenage is a really tough era for people to find. So this is Director's Cut, lenticular, and album photo cards. This is You Make My Dawn. You Make My Day. I do have some cards on the way, but I have not actually put it in the binder yet, so that's why it's not in here. And then this is going to be a beret page, probably going to scale it back, possibly, but I'm hoping to have my biases and wreckers, and then my two of my closest friends really got into 17 seriously at the same time I did, so I would love to have their biases in here as well. Then this is the album photo cards from the Ode era. So this is Begin. This is, I want to say Poet. Yes, Poet. Truth version. Nope, Truth version, Hope version. Okay, then we have the real version, and then I'm going to have a couple of Ode era pre-order benefits slash special cards. This is one of the Polaroids from that era. I say one of, I think that's the only Polaroid from this era. I say one of, I'm pretty sure this is the only Pola from this era. I am collecting one version, like one concept version for each of the Ode versions for Mingyu. So I have Begin version 2, Poet version 1, Poet version 2, and then the Hope version, his beret photo card will go back in that first page. And then this is one of the eras where I'm collecting an OT13 series. I'm doing 3 of my favorite cards for each member for Ode. So obviously Hyungline, I have some work to do, but that's okay. So I have one Shua that I pulled in one of my albums, and then I am complete with June and Hoshi, and then I only need one more for Wonho, and then I am complete for Woozy. I have 2 of DK's 3. I still need to get Boo's 3 cards, and then I have a Vernon coming, and then I'm complete with Dino. Then we get into Hengare. And I have Minghao's full album set here. And then a couple of his Hangare fan sign cards and also this random Dino Hangare. I am planning on potentially collecting an OT set of this era as well, just because I love the concepts, the outfits were really awesome, and they're just really pretty photo cards. So I'll probably end up doing a Hangare OT13 set at some point once I finish my other ones. This is my incredibly messy semicolon page. I have Minghao's 2 album cards, one of Wonho's, and then one of Minghao's fan sign cards for this era. And then we move into Your Choice, where I just kind of kept my pulls and then bought Minghao's 2 little special larger photo cards for these. And then I also have Hoshi, Boo, and DK. Then I have the album cards, and the way that I'm working this is I have Minghao's one side, other side, and B-side versions, and then I will have Mingyu's next to him. And then on this page, I'm collecting all 3 cards for each of my bias wreckers. So I have DK and then all 3 of Dino's. And then these are Your Choice fan sign cards. This is an HMV, and that is the only one of the 4 that I know for sure. This is one of my favorite fan sign cards of Minghao's. Then we move into Attacca, and we have Opus 1, Opus 2, and Opus 3. And then we have a bunch of his fan sign / pre-order benefit cards for Attacca. This is a Weverse Global Shop. These 2 are HMV. This is Music Korea. This is the Target exclusive card. I believe this is an Apple Music, and I do not remember what this one is from, but it is a fractal holographic. Then this is the second OT set that I'm working on currently. I'm just kind of taking them 1 or 2 at a time very slowly, but I have decided to collect 1 of each opus or version for each of the other members besides Minghao. So as you can see, I have 2 of Jonghyun, 2 of Shua, and then 1 Hoshi. And then I have 2 of Woozy, 1 Mingyu, all 3 of DK. And then I have these for Boo. I have to say, this is one of my favorite photo card eras for Boo. I just absolutely love his hairstyle and the outfits, and he looks super cute this era. Opus 1 Vernon, and then all 3 of Dino. Then I rearranged this area a little bit. I actually moved DK and Dino's Carrot version cards out of my binder. I think I'm probably going to sell both of the 2 Carrot version album binders for them with the card sets, and just do Mingyu and Minghao's Carrot version sets. And then I will probably rearrange this at some time too, because I originally had DK, Minghao, and Dino. And I'm gonna probably rearrange these a little bit as well. But these are all from the concept photo set from the Carrot version member specific binders. I love these. These are super cool. So handsome. Okay, and that is all for album photo cards, and now we move into Japanese releases, and these are some of their older ones that I haven't actually gotten enough cards for yet to make full pages. This is We Make You, and this is Fallen Flower? Happy Ending. I don't know why I always get those 2 mixed up. I shouldn't, but I do. And we have Hitori Janai, and I'm only missing 1 card for this set. And then these are 2 HMV cards from Hitori Janai era. And then we have Aino Chikara, which is kind of a mess right now because I'm still not entirely sure what all I'm collecting for this, but I need to get the other Bias Wrecker members for this page. And then we move into concerts and fan meetings. So this is my just DVD concept card page. I do have one Mingyu from Ideal Cut DVD. This is Say the Name, Diamond Edge. This is Japan, yes, Japan Arena Tour. This is, I have to double check, Ideal Cut. I think this is a limited version, and then this is the Blu-ray, and then this is the DVD card. I have not been able to find Ming Hao's DVD card yet. It's incredibly expensive, and I am determined to find it because it's one of my favorites for his DVD cards. But this is Haru, and then this is Ode to You. And then this is going to be the page for Ideal Cut Korean Japan versions. Ideal Cut Final Scene cards will go there. And then here are some of his Ode to You concert pack cards. And more Ode to You. That's the Japan version. And then these were a really special gift. The seller that I purchased the entire Ode to You set from actually sent me all of the unit cards and the performance team card with them, which was incredibly kind and lovely because these are beautiful. So I'm really grateful for that. We have Japan Dome Tour, Incomplete, which is ironically an incomplete set. I still need to get, I think there's one or two more cards from this set that I need to get, and these are his two incomplete DVD cards. And then when I bought the actual DVD from somebody on Instagram, it came with one of Dokyum's DVD cards, and it was so cute that I just couldn't not keep it. And then these are the Polaroids from the DVD. This is Hare, Power of Love, and then miscellaneous unit photo cards that I haven't organized yet. And then we get into special cards. So we have Season's Greetings, and I'm not planning on going back to their first one, but this is 2022, 2021, 2020, and 2019. And then fan club cards. This is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Did I mess that up? This is 5th. Yeah, I still need to get the 5th fan club. And then Carrotland 2020 and 2021 cards. And then this is going to be a Tori's bias line in the soup page eventually. I think I have Hao and Mingyu in my next Neokyo box. So then I just need Jun, Wonho, and Dino. And then this is his new Daikon set that just came out. I was lucky enough to find them at a really decent price, and I just love them. They're so cute. And then these are also Daikon, and then these are Going 17 magazine from a couple years ago. This is the Winter Goods photo card set. And then this is Social Club. I have all 4 of Ming Hao's cards, and then I'm going to be getting each of my 4 bias wreckers. 1 card from each of them. And this is miscellaneous cards that I haven't organized into their own pages yet. These are 24-hour. This is Fallen Flower, and this is a cafe photo card, which I have a couple more of the cafe Ming Hao cards coming, so that will probably end up being its own page at some point as well. Then I have some random Kino photos, and then this is from Semicolon. These are the Daikon 6 cut postcards We have more kit photos, and then a 17 Museum 2021 photo. And then these are Your Choice and Attacca postcards. I have 2 Mingyu and 1 of Hao's. And then Dokyum and Dino, and then Dokyum's In the Soup postcard. So that is the current state of my 17 collection. I'm very, very proud of how far I've come in the short amount of time I've been collecting them. I started, I want to say in October-ish of last year. October, November is when I first started collecting them. And yeah, I'm really proud of this collection, and I'm really excited to see how far I can get in 2022. Okay, moving on then to my OT Astro collection. Eunwoo is my bias in Astro, and he's also one of my alt biases. And then I also collect OT6 for all of their album cards, and I just started collecting OT6 more extensively in the last few months here. Coming up on a year with Astro, which honestly feels amazing, and it feels like I've been around them for a lot longer. I absolutely love this group. But here are some of my like other Eunwoo cards that aren't in group like full sets yet. So I have his Rise Up. I do have his other Rise Up card coming. This is a Dream card. This is a Dream Part 2 limited version. This is, what is this from? I can't remember what this is from, guys. I think it's Dream Part 2 still. Yeah, this is one of the Polaroids from that. And then All Light, and this I want to say is Gateway. Is that Gateway? Nope, it's All Light. Clearly I have these down. Don't mind me. This is my extra Blue Flame page with 2 of his extra Blue Flame album cards, and then I do have his limited version, and I will hopefully be saving up to the point where I can afford 1 broadcast card for Eunwoo, and I love his Blue Flame era, so that'll probably be it. And this was also the song that got me into Astro in the first place. And then these are some of his other random album cards. I realize these are horribly out of order. Forgive me. Eventually these will all be in OT sets, but we're a ways off from that, so I'm just kind of keeping them here as a placeholder. Then we have All Yours with some pre-order benefit fan sign cards. This is Dear My Muse. I do not remember which one this is, and it doesn't say. These are his Switch On album cards. I am still missing the black peace sign. I cannot find it anywhere for a decent price, or when I do, it's already gone. Hold on, this is horribly crooked. And then these are all Switch On pre-order benefits. This is Everline. This is a Lucky Draw. I can't remember. Rackadoro, Lucky Draw, something like that. And then this is Apple Music. This is a Lucky Draw for sure. And then this is a fan made, the fan downloadable broadcast, and then the merch drop. And I'm trying to remember what this one is. This is the first Aroa Festival set. I found this set for an incredible price, and I am forever, ever grateful, because these are some of my favorite Eunwoo photo cards. They're so stinking cute. He's such a baby in these. And then this is Astrode, regular photo card version and Christmas version. And then this, I want to say, remind me, this is Astrode 2. The Japan set with his Moonbin unit cards. And then these are just some extra photo cards that are special Eunwoo cards that I don't have like any other specific place for yet. And then these are all Season's Greetings, and then their photo book, concept photo book card. Okay, and then moving into OT6. So this is Spring Up version 1. Spring Up version 2, Summer Vibes. This is one of the M-Wave Polaroids. Summer Vibes Meadow version. Can I just say one of my favorite things about Astro photo cards, especially the early version, is that they take each other's like pictures for them. I just think that's really cute. Autumn Story, red version 1. And then I am collecting all 4 versions for Autumn Story because I'm nuts. But this is red version 2, orange version 1, orange version 2, Winter Dream version 1, and then my Winter Dream version 2, I only have a couple cards yet, so I usually don't start a full set page until I have at least 3 of the 6 cards. This is Dream Part 1, version 1, Dream Part 1, version 2, and then we get into Dream Part 2, flower set. This is one of my favorite Astro sets. And then more Dream Part 2. I'm not sure why I don't have any cards in here. I don't know if I took them out for something, that they might be in a box somewhere. All Light. And then that was the first set I collected, and now I've started adding the other sets in. I don't know that I'm gonna collect all of the sets for All Light, but I'm going to at least collect probably 3 or 4 because they're beautiful. And then we get into Blue Flame, which this OT set is comprised of 2 different versions, so I will be splitting these out eventually once I get more of those cards. Another Blue Flame version. I love this Bin card and that Jinjin card. They're so cute. And this hair era, I know Eunwoo doesn't like when his hair is too long, but it looks amazing on him and he should do it again. And this is Gateway. I like this set a lot too. It's really pretty colors. Gateway version 2. And again, I'm not collecting everything for each version, but I'm just kind of seeing where it goes at this point. And then this is from Moonbin and Sana's first duo album together, In and Out. And I have 4 for Moonbin and 2 for Sana so far. And then we move into All Yours. And then this is the With Drama pre-order benefit cards for this set. I still need to find Rocky and Moonbin. And then we have Switch On. And this was the OT set I collected for Switch On. And then I have MJ's solo debut album, which was amazing, by the way. If you haven't gone and watched the music video, he is so talented. And I remember when I first got into Astro and I saw MJ's solo concert performance where he performed the more trot version pop song. I was like, if we ever get an album with MJ doing trot music, I'm going to be so excited, I can't even tell you. And we got it, and I love it so much, and he's awesome. Okay, special sets for Astro. We have Starlight DVD photo cards. And then this is the special Starlight like limited edition set. And then this is the time capsule set. And I did collect OT for this, and then I also have, as you'll see, Eunwoo's limited version. So those are all the postcards, and then I have the regular version for all 6 members, and then Eunwoo's special limited version. And then I do have some special cards for a couple of the other members, just because they're cute and I love this group. And MJ was actually, I've been through a process with this group. MJ was my second bias in Astro. When I say I could potentially, like any of the group's members of this group, I could easily, like, if you take any of the members out of the group, I can easily bias somebody else. Like, I just love this group so much. These are some of my favorite MJ cards. And then I have a few like MJ Jinjin units. I have this really cute Sana, this Moonbin, and then this gorgeous Jinjin from Switch On. And that is everything for Astro. Okay, moving on to my final alt group, Ateez. This is my most extensive group collection after Monsta X at this point. I'm guessing 17 will surpass them at some point, but for now, this is one of my longest term collections and one of the ones I'm most proud of. My bias and alt in this group is Wooyoung. We have, first I have Wooyoung's special cards before we get into the OT8 sets. Wave MMT card, Illusion MMT card. This is his Treasure Cafe from that era. And then I have some of his other MMT cards from the action adventure, all to action eras. And then his anniversary portrait and his anniversary baby photo card. And then this is extra pre-order benefit cards and his extra album cards from Fever Part 1. Like, these are both MMTs, I know. This is a K-Town for You, I think. This is also an MMT. And then I have his name card, or name tag card, fan sign 5. I think that's fan sign 5, or is that 6? This is, I think that's 6. I can't, there were so, back when there were like a ton of fan signs, before there were way more than a ton of fan signs, there were like 6 or 7 rounds. This is Apple Music, this is his light stick card, and this I believe is fan sign 6. I don't know. These are all fan sign cards. And then these are Fever Part 2 pre-order benefit and fan sign cards. This is K-Town, MMT, Y Global, I think. No, Y Global? Or is this Yes 24? I don't remember. As I said, once we get into the era where like Pobs and fan signs just went absolutely haywire, I have a really hard time remembering which one is which. So bear with me. These are some of my absolute favorites. I love this Beat Road for Wooyoung. These are all Fever Part 2s still. This is a sub K set. So is this. We're still in Fever Part 2. These are Joyeon Music. These are unit cards. I can't remember which website did these suddenly. This is his Chromer keyring photo card. And then we get into Fever Part 3, which I have downsized from what I originally was planning. I legitimately bought all but like 3 of the fan sign cards from this era, and it burned me out so bad, and I never ever want to join a go or see anything from Pobs and fan signs for Ateez ever again. That's a lie, but it was a lot. So thank you so much to all of my group order managers from this era, because I was a hot mess trying to keep track of everything, and I still don't have it all, and yeah, it's been a process. But this is a Special Tower Records card, and then these are all Pobs and fan signs from Fever Part 3. And I'm just keeping my favorites. Like, this will never leave, ever. I love that card so much. And then this is the start of my little 9 pocket of epilogue pre-order benefit cards. So I will have LA and New York for sure, or no, Chicago and New York, and then I'll have room for a couple other pre-order benefits. But I'm only collecting 1 9-pocket of fan sign cards from now forward because that was just way too much. Okay, and then this is Wooyoung's other special like albums and merch drop cards. So we have his DVD and Eunwoo's DVD. Originally, Eunwoo was my second bias in Ateez, and now I can't choose a second bias. So I do have a couple of Eunwoo cards still in here that I just can't part with. These are all Japanese cards. This is a Tower Records special limited card from Shift Map to Answer? Or Shift the Map? Map to Answer. I think it's Map to Answer. I might be wrong on that. Okay, and then this is from Into the A to Z, and these are honestly some of my absolute favorite Wooyoung cards of all time. I absolutely love this concept. And then the giant photo book foil card set. These cards make me so nervous. They are incredibly flimsy. They're beautiful, but they're very flimsy. And then we have the Summer Song merch drop. We have more sub K things. And then we have Dreamers. Album photo cards, and then special extra Tower Records merch drop. And then this is the Wooyoung Dreamers Summer Vacation merch drop and his photo cards from that set. Hoodies in general, anytime you put any of my biases in a hoodie, I will probably buy it. And then this is the Season's Greetings page. I will find the 2022 Season's Greetings. It will happen. And then this, I believe, is another fan kit. This is a fan kit set. Then we have fan kit and membership cards, Season's Greetings cards, and then this is his first anniversary special postcard, which it's insane how much some of these things are worth now. It's just crazy. And these are some of the concept photos from Into the A to Z. And then just lots of different photos from different eras. This is one of my absolute favorites. And yeah, that is my Wooyoung collection. I know what group we're in. All right, and then moving into OT Ateez. So luckily, I started collecting OT sets fairly shortly before the giant price hike happened, and so I was able to complete a lot of my collections for a fairly decent amount of money. And I am, to all of the new A-teenies who are trying to collect anything from the older eras, like, I bless you all. Like, I'm so sorry. So this is episode 1. Say My Name era. Wave. I'm going to call them by their title tracks because honestly, bless anyone who can name them all in order perfectly. Couldn't be me. Illusion. And then this is Answer era, version 1 and version 2. Wonderland era. Wonderland era version 2. And then these are extra cards I have from my efforts of my Eunwoo collection back when. So his anniversary and baby photo card, and then I do also have Hongjoong's baby card and one of Eunwoo's MMT cards, his Illusion MMT card, and his Wave MMT card. And I probably don't need to keep them, but honestly, I just love them, and it's part of my collection, and I love them, so I have not made any plans to sell them at this point. And then we have Fever Part 1 era. And then my extra photo cards from this era, which is mostly Eunwoo. Since I collected him, I do have his name tag card. And then we get into Fever Part 2, which I collected, I think just the one. Yeah, just the one OT set for this. And then all of Wooyoung's extra album cards from this era. And Eunwoo's extra album cards from this era. And this was the Market Shop fan sign set, which I did run a group order for. Then we have, I did decide to collect this Dreamers OT set because needs no explanation. This is one of my favorite Ateez sets of all time, and I am so bummed that Mingi is not in it because that would be the only thing that would make it perfect. But they're all absolutely gorgeous. Fever Part 3, this is the Make Star Hollow set. This is MMT. I'm still trying to find Mingi. And then this is the vampire set that I thought was going to look very different than this. Like, don't get me wrong, they're real cute, but those should have been vampire deja vu photo cards, and we all know it. This is a Wonderwall set along with one of Wooyoung's Fever 3 broadcasts. And then I did collect a OT set for each concept in this. So we have A version, diary version, and the Z version. We have Wooyoung's extra photo cards from this era. And then for Fever Part, or Fever Epilogue, I just kept my pulls, which actually worked out beautifully because the boys blessed me with one card of each member. So that was pretty great. And then these are Wooyoung's extra album cards for Epilogue. And then this is a Wonderwall set, and I'm only missing Seonghwa, who of course was one of the 2 members that I did not pull in the 6 albums that I bought. That'll teach me. Next time I'm just gonna buy 8 because I know better. So I'm trying to find Seonghwa from this set. We'll see if that ever happens. And then this is one of my favorite like fansign photo cards for Ateez of all time. I love the outfits. This is hands down one of the best Wonho photo cards in existence, in my opinion. And then I have his Wooyoung's winner photo card from this fansign set. So then we move into special non-album OT sets. I have their Star Perfume OT set, and then their 2 Years with Ateez special concert photo card set. And then this is the merch drop set that just came out. This Son card is so cute. I know this is like his signature pose, but that's a cute one. And then random postcards of the group and Eunwoo. Lots of group shots. I love Ateez group photos so much. Like, this one I'll take out and show you guys really quick because it's literally probably one of my favorite group shots for Ateez. They're on stage, they're all dressed up, they look happy. Seonghwa has a ponytail. Like, doesn't get better than that. Oops, that went behind here. Okay, so yeah, these are some fan kit cards, postcards, more group shots, and a couple of Eunwoo photos. And that is everything currently. Oh dear, I'll fix that later. Okay, fixed. And I am totally leaving that in the video because we've all done it. So that is my Ateez collection, and now we will go to my miscellaneous boy groups binder. Okay, this is the last binder for the other groups and non-alt groups that I collect. This may be changing over the next year. I'm going to kind of collect and just see how they make me feel, and if they get to be stressful at any point, I will probably cut back again, downsize again. I figured out that when I first started collecting and I went like a little way too crazy over all the groups that I was collecting, I was actually collecting like 70 or 80 individual artists, and that, when I actually counted, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I have really downsized over the last year, and it feels amazing and much less stressful trying to keep up with everything. And even just having 4 alt groups that are incredibly active is a lot. Because as we all know, like every 5 minutes, somebody's announcing something. So, but in my miscellaneous boy groups collection that I still collect and very much love, and just for the record, anybody I don't collect that I stan, I adore them. What I collect does not mean like that I love them less or more just because I collect them. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that because I know that's a thing for a lot of people. So my bias in Victon is Ho-chan, and yeah, this is my favorite photo cards from him. I have not kept everything of him, but I've kept a good majority of my collection. Like, I'm never ever getting rid of this baby photo card because it's super cute. But yeah, I'll just kind of do a brief flip through of these. This is a broadcast card from Mayday era, which was the era that pulled me into Victon, and it was this specific outfit that is like my favorite ever on Chan. And some special concert photo cards. Oh my gosh, these are so crooked. I'm so sorry. All right, and then Voice Future along with some other special photo cards. I did not keep everything I had of those. This was from their merch drop. And fan club. And then this was another merch drop, and this was a Tony Mini Polaroid. And this was like world tour cards. Or just tour cards in general, I guess. And then this is my current status on Invite You as Pentagon. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am present. Chronograph. There we go. So yeah, I am supposed to be trading this Sungshik card to get my other Chan card, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I kind of don't want to because look at him. I don't really want to trade that. That's cute. So anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be giving a tour and I'm a hot mess. Okay, anyways, so this is my current progress on Chronograph. Then I do have a small Woodz collection, which I am as yet undecided what I'm going to do with. I may scale it back to a couple of 9 pockets. But for now, here is what I have for his Equal album. This is one of his Kino cards. And then Whoops. And then Only Lovers Left, which, by the way, is an absolutely phenomenal solo album. Go listen to it. And then I have a very tiny Pentagon collection. I absolutely adore Pentagon so, so much. I'm very proud. Their last album, Invite You, was incredible, and I'm so happy that they were able to get some wins for that, because I know that as a group that they really wanted and needed that. So I'm super proud of them. They deserve every accolade they get, and so, 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 so much more than they get. But my bias in Pentagon is Woosuk, and then my bias wrecker is Yuto and everyone else. But this is just my tiny little page of Yuto cards, mostly from Black Hall, because this is definitely one of my favorite aesthetics. So, and then my Woosuk, Black Hall, and K-Bang. And this is a Season's Greeting. And then I have a little page of Love or Take. And then for NCT, Win is my top bias in all of NCT, followed by Yuta. I don't collect much for Yuta, but I do collect for Win. So yeah, here's my Win collection. So this is Fire Truck, Cherry Bomb, Empathy, Irregular, this is Regular Irregular era, Takeoff, Takeoff, and then these are Top of the Moon, yes, and then Awaken, Awaken the World, and then we have NCT Resonance Everything page. I was planning on doing an OT set for Wavy, which I may still do at some point. I don't know yet. But I have Win, Xiaojun, and Yang Yang. And then all of his extra cards from Kickback. And then these are his 90s Love cards, which was one of my favorite songs from NCTU. I absolutely love this song so much. I actually am a 90s baby, like really early 90s, like 1991. So I'm super old, but it cracked me up that a bunch of the idols that were in this song were like not even necessarily 90s babies. And then I did collect a set of Utah for sticker. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep this set yet. I'm yet undecided. But for now, I have that, and then just some extra Win, and then a Cherry Bomb era postcard for him. Then we get into the Power Rookies, Omega X. I love this group so much. They're amazing. My bias in Omega X is Zen, and my bias wreckers are Hyuk and Jaehan. So I did decide to collect some of Zen's older one-team cards from the group he was in prior to Omega X. I almost said Monsta X. I'm getting tired. But here's some of his one-team postcards, and then the 3 cuts from their debut album. This is all one-team photo cards. There's something happening in this 9 pocket. Okay. All right, so these are all one-team photo cards from his original group. And then I do have his showcase postcard literally in the Neokyo box that I have not unboxed yet. So very excited to get that in here. So I have his and Hyuk's. And then this is from their original Vamos album. So these are his album photo cards, and then these are a bunch of pre-order benefit and fan sign cards. More pre-order benefit and fan sign cards. Well, these are all fan sign cards. Jump Up, Hollow, more Jump Up, Dear My Muse. I think this is G Market or With Drama. And then I do have a little page of Hyuk for this era. And then I did collect 1 card for each of the other members. And then we get into what's going on, and I have postcards for Zen and Hyuk. And then Zen's album photo cards, and then the start of the 7,342 Pobs and fan signs. And again, I have definitely scaled way back on the Pobs and fan signs that I collect. So these are the album photo cards for each of my bias wreckers, and then 1 special fan sign card for each of them. And that is everything. This is me setting up for Love Me Like. Then, last but not least, I have my treasure collection. So for treasure, my biases are Hyunsuk, who is my top bias in treasure, and then Mashio and Jungwoo are my other 2. So I have the Japan release cards for Hyunsuk and Mashi, and then special cards for Hyunsuk, special cards for Mashi, and then we go into chapter 1, step 1, or first step, there we go, first step, chapter 1. These are K-Town for You, pre-order benefits, and first press cards. Okay, So this is album photo cards. These are the black version photo card sets for all three, and then the white version photo cards for all three. And we have step 2. Nope, first step, chapter 2. Guys, I'll get it, I promise. Okay, so this is the like special pre-order benefit cards for all three of them for this era. And then we have are these the black version? Yeah, black version, 3 photo cards, white version, 3 photo cards. And then we have chapter 3, special K-Town sets, black version photo cards, white version photo cards, and then we get to Treasure Effect, their first full album. Is it a full album? It is a full album. Yeah, right? Am I just tripping? Anyways, Treasure Effect. I'm still missing a couple cards for Eunwoo for this. I added him officially to my bias line in their latest comeback because I've always loved him ever since I saw Treasure Box, and I finally was like, you know what? No, he's definitely on my bias line, which is kind of nice because now I have a lovely 3-member pattern for my 9 pockets. So those were special pre-order benefit cards, K-Town sets, and then we have the blue, green, and orange versions. And more blue, green, and orange versions. Concept cards. And then a couple random postcards. Okay guys, so that is my entire K-pop binder collection. Thank you for hanging out with me through all of that because I know there's a lot. Thank you guys again so much for supporting my channel, and I just am so grateful and honestly amazed at the growth that my channel has had since it started getting more serious, and I just want to thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, feel free to leave any comments, questions down in the comments below, and I will do my best to respond. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a fabulous year of collecting. I hope that you guys feel a lot of joy in your collections and that they aren't stressful, and that you, yeah, just collect who and what makes you happy. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video.